This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and fire. All right, let's talk about it. You see, yesterday I got flack for the videos that I did about Terence Crawford, and people said, how dare you say that he cheated? How dare you say this and that about Terence Crawford? Here's the thing. Since when did I give two flying fucks what anybody has to think? I'm going to tell you guys the cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion. It's as simple as this. Why can he not get a Canelo Alvarez fight? If this guy is everything that everybody says that he is, why is Canelo Alvarez not chopping at the bits to fight him? Notice Canelo Alvarez was chopping at the bits to fight Errol the Truth Spence because Errol the Truth Spence was the cash cow, the real cash cow. Terence Crawford is a fighter that nobody was checking for. He couldn't sell a chicken dinner, let alone a cookout. Let me say it again. He couldn't sell a chicken dinner, let alone a cookout. All of a sudden, he's a household name. What? Because he's on WWE? Hits are things that make you say, Hits are things that make you say, But again, in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion, we have to see what's deep and profound. And what is deep and profound here? Terence Buck Crawford cannot get a big-name suitor because all roads leads to Errol the Truth Spence. See, if Terence Crawford wants a big fight, he has to honor what he signed in the bilateral rematch, in the bilateral clause arrangement that he had associated with Spence versus Crawford. I don't give a fuck if his name is Crawford versus Spence in the second fight. We know it's going to be Spence versus Crawford back in the third, but you're going to have to get this trilogy on. This is where your money fight is. This is where you're going to define your legacy. See, Marvin Hagler needed, Tommy Hitman Hearns. Tommy Hitman Hearns needed Marvin Hagler. Sugar Ray Leonard needed Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran needed Sugar Ray Leonard. Terence Buck Crawford needs Errol the Truth Spence. But I'm going to say something controversial here. Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense and go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. Errol the Truth Spence doesn't need Terence Buck Crawford. He never needed him. He didn't need that chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. Never needed him. But he gave him a lifeline. Just like Deontay Wilder gave Tyson Fury a lifeline, ended up paying for it. But see, the difference between Deontay Wilder and Errol the Truth Spence is Errol the Truth Spence still has the ability to command certain things. That's why he was able to steal Sebastian Fundora from Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford had to scramble and go get Israel Madrimov. It's like Errol the Truth Spence said, I'm the big fish. I don't wait in line. I gave you the opportunity. So now you have to turn back and give me the opportunity for a minor setback for a major comeback. I was high as a kite in that fight. You had loaded and padded gloves in the fight. You were on snack PEDs in the fight. When Derrick James touched your gloves at the end of the fight, you turned around and you pushed your gloves away. I mean, how did everybody not see that? Michael Jai White coming out and saying Earl was not Earl. Gervonta Tank Davis saying Earl was high as a kite. Now, I believe that Mike Tyson on Hot Boxing with Mike did something to Errol the Truth Spence, drugged him, got him high as a fucking kite. Now I believe that, because why would Gervonta Tank Davis say that? Notice the last place that he was that you can trace highness with is on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. And we know he gets high as a kite on his fucking shows. Let's be honest here. Let's call a spade here. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1,000. So when we look at all of the nuances that's associated with this, what are we coming to the conclusive state of? All roads lead to Spence. And if Terence Buck Crawford wants a fight of an epic proportion and epic magnitude, he's going to have to clear the dust with Israel Madrimov. Errol the Truth Spence clears the dust with Sebastian Fundora, and then they fight for all the marbles at 154. Undisputed once again and again. Let me say it again. Undisputed at 154 again And once again, that's what supply and demand tells us. That's what supply and demand 101 dictates. And if Terence Crawford ever wants to see a big payday, like he said in the training camp, because he's now coming to the realization of it that, damn, I'm not as big as I thought I was. That actually this guy's still bigger than household name than me. So that's why he came out of his rabbit ass mouth and told you that after this fight, he's going to be looking at the Spence rematch. You think that was a coincidence? You think that was an aberration? You think that was an anomaly? You think that was an enigma? No. It was inevitable. It was fate. His fate is tied to Errol the True Spence. But Errol the True Spence's fate is not tied to him. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth-telling fashion. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.